Hey, good morning, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Just wanted to make a quick news update for Street Fighter V. Just keep you guys in the loop what's been happening on the past couple of weeks. The first piece of news is that PPL Fighters Masters 2019 just concluded last weekend, Giant Major for Street Fighter V, which was a really good tournament, by the way. They randomly showed off like this top secret Halloween trailer for Halloween content for Street Fighter V coming soon. And it's really weird. I didn't see any official posting from this from Capcom, but maybe they're going to post it real soon, maybe by the time I see this video, with my luck. But thanks to Silver Ink on Twitter, he posted the footage of it. You can also find it in the video description below, basically showing this really short teaser video. So, the first thing we notice, obviously, is there's a new Halloween stage, and this is called Union Graveyard. I think this is a modification of that bathroom stage, but it's like heavily modified. I'm interested to hear the theme from it, but it does look really good. It looks, spooky. It doesn't have any, like, Easter egg, Third Strike characters in the background or anything like that I can see, but hopefully there's some stage transitions and whatnot. And obviously we have two new Halloween costumes for two characters. They're both new characters, both Poison and Honda. I think it's only two costumes total because that's all it says in that teaser, but maybe we'll get more Halloween costumes, hopefully. The first one is Poison. She kind of has this goth slash punk slash zombie costume. I don't know, it's really hard to see, right, because we don't have like the full HD trailer or whatever, but Poison's going to be really popular, so it's a sure bet for Capcom to release costumes for them so soon, even though those characters did come out with like nostalgic costumes already and the premium costumes, but whatever. And of course Honda's got a Kappa costume. I mean, I had to look up on Google what a Kappa was. I think Honda had a Kappa costume in Street Fighter 4. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was at least a turtle costume. It's hard to remember though. But anyways, a Kappa is like some kind of Japanese folklore thing. Like I said, I Google searched it. And they enjoy sumo wrestling. So I guess it makes sense. Of course, Honda, he's a turtle, right? But if you guys know about Kappas, I mean, that's the costume. It looks cool. It looks kind of sinister because it is supposed to be like this imp thing. But I'll be definitely picking up that costume for sure. This stage is 2 bones or 40,000 fight money. Good luck on getting that fight money. And each character costume will set you back $4 each. I think it's like $3.99 each. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these costumes. But hopefully we'll get some more stuff with this Halloween content. Second piece of news is basically what's been going on with like Capcom and this netcode and this maintenance stuff. So it's kind of a short story, but ever since the latest patch, right after EVO with the release of, Poison, Lucia, Honda, there's been a lot of complaints about Street Fighter V's netcode. And I mean more than usual. I mean, we complain about the netcode all the time from, well-known players, but more importantly, well-known players not just in, the west side of the world, but also in Japan and such. So it's been problems for everyone. And, I think this happens every single patch. It does seem like the netcode and the matchmaking gets worse and worse and worse every single patch down the line. And of course, I'm no stranger to bad matchmaking, dude. I mean, I live in Canada, man, and I play people non-stop from the Dominican Republic, from Brazil on another continent, Mexico, all the time. The matchmaking is just awful. And, but the netcode is also really bad for me, too. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into this because you guys know how it is. But anyways, what's surprising about this story is that people were complaining on Twitter, and then all of a sudden, randomly, Ono acknowledges this, like, out of nowhere. He's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go talk to the team about this. And I'm kind of like, what? Like, no, this is like new news. Like, we've been complaining about the netcode since day one, man. The game's been out for so long now. I don't even think Capcom even cares at this point, but they did acknowledge it. So Ono talks to the team, and then all of a sudden, a little bit later, Capcom tweets out that they're gonna perform maintenance, and I'm like, what is this? Did we not complain hard enough? I mean, it's great that they're trying something, but it wasn't exactly what we thought it was. The servers went down for maintenance, and they said, identify the problem location, increase the number of servers to stabilize the network. So they increased the amount of servers. I mean, does this mean that every single patch Capcom has been limiting the amount of servers? And they've been slowly, like, not having that much, and that's why we're matchmaking with people so far away at certain hours of the day? I don't know. Anyways, like, that's pretty much all the information we got from Capcom, so we don't really know exactly what they changed. But, you know, I've been looking up different opinions of what people are saying after the patch. I haven't played too much online myself, but pretty much everyone's saying what you expect. There's a lot of placebo going on. Some people are like, it's worse than before. Some people are like, they didn't change anything. And some people are like, I think it's better. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think it is. But it's hard to say. We don't know exactly what changed. In my experience playing after this update came out, I mean, the matchmaking is still the worst it's ever been. It's terrible, dude. I'm playing people on different continents at peak hours. Like, come on. Tell me there's no one else in Canada and the US playing at that time. But one thing, though, I will admit that the netcode did seem better. I mean, I don't know. Because this game has one-sided rollback, so maybe it was kick-ass for me and terrible for my opponent. I'm not sure. But there was one piece of evidence that is very anecdotal. But my boy Dagger G, I used to play him a lot, and I used to call him out and call him Lager G for that, because he used to lag all the time. He's my boy, he plays Ed. But I ran into them after this patch, and all of a sudden he didn't lag at all. It was crisp connection. So he's no longer Lager G in my book, now he's Dagger G, so shout out to Dagger G. But, so maybe it's better, because that's the only anecdotal evidence I have, unfortunately. But I'm curious what you guys think. If any of you out there still play this game, let me know in the comments below if the netcode or matchmaking has improved or gotten worse for you. Okay, final piece of news. So the final piece of news is that Ono says that he's going to be showing up at TGS for some kind of little preparation for Street Fighter V. TGS is next week on September 14th to 15th. Of course, there's going to be some Capcom news. I got some Resident Evil stuff to show, and maybe some Monster Hunter stuff. I don't know what. I didn't look at the timetable. I don't think there's an official thing for Street Fighter, but Ono literally said on his Twitter, he's like, making preparation for it and more. And he did a little giggle with a tongue face. So, I don't know. So, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Maybe he's just going to talk about what we already know, and there's going to be, like, you know, some kind of Halloween stage and a bunch of costumes being released next month in October. But in terms of, like, a new character, for example, I highly doubt it. Because, you know, Ono said right after EVO that the next announcement is in November/December. So I think if it was going to be big, that's the time it'd be. However, I could be wrong, though, because TGS is a very giant event with a lot of eyeballs. So if it is a character, that'd be very surprising. Can only hope. But like I said, if we get nothing from this, then November is the time where we're going to get something crazy, like maybe character announcements, and then hopefully in December, whatever else we're getting for Season 5 in Capcom Cup. Assuming there is a Season 5. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a quick news video, guys. Let me know your thoughts below. I'm just keeping you posted, and I'll see you guys again for some more Street Fighter content. So, hope you guys have fun going back to school. Like I said, have a great weekend, and take care, guys. Peace.